Bigfoot over time has been used to refer to an ancient legendary creature, a giant human-ape looking figure which is claimed to have roamed the dense forest of the Pacific Northwest. Scientists have claimed that the creature, bearing semblance to an ape, is a human relative, which dates back as far as 15,000 years ago. Although all of this evidence and these claims are yet to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. It's as if Bigfoot only selects a certain sect of persons to reveal itself to, because every scientific endeavour to prove their existence has ended up being a futile journey. I'm quite sure you must have heard of stories of how people go missing or are kidnapped into the forest, or how people claim they hear strange voices, see strange footprints, and even see faces which look like that of a human, but upon closer look at other features, it's evident that it's not. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at 3 humanoid cases. Indian Army claim they found Yeti tracks. The Yeti is a mythical beast, also known as the Snowman, which is an ape-like creature reported to be living in the Himalayas, Siberia, Central and Eastern Asia. The Indian Army Mountaineering Expedition Team claim to have found Yeti tracks. The footprints for the Yeti have been photographed for evidence, however, this has sparked rumours, jokes, and ridiculous comments showing disbelief. Some people believe that the alleged photographic evidence were for a publicity stunt. Long before now, people have always engaged in the search for the whereabouts of the Yeti beast, which at the end of the day seemed to always turn out to be a futile effort. People are now amazingly surprised at how suddenly the Indian Army have claimed to have found its footprints. Could this be a sudden sheer coincidence, or was it pre-planned? Such claims will attract public attention, and it eventually did. The Yeti beast has only been claimed to have been seen in the past in a national park. The photo evidence of the Yeti from the Indian Army was taken close to the base camp in the Himalayas on the 9th of August 2019. In the past, similar claims have been made about the discovery of the Yeti. In 2011, fingers were found that were thought to be that of the Yeti. However, upon close scientific examination and evaluation, eventually these turned out to be samples of human bone. Similarly, in 2014, 30 hair samples that had earlier been held to be hairs of a Yeti were found to have originated from a variety of beasts, such as a polar bear and other types of bears and dogs. In 2017, hair, bone, skin and fur was found by Charlotte Lindqvist and her team. Thought to be samples of a Yeti, they were yet again tested and resulted in being a Himalayan brown and black bear. Aside from the photographs of the footprints, the Indian Army haven't been able to provide any other evidence to corroborate their claims about the existence of this beast. Some people believe the Yeti is only to exist in the imaginations of people bought by mythological stories. In 1951, Eric Shipton, a British explorer, took a similar picture on the west of Mount Everest, which looks like a giant ape creature. The claim and discovery of the Indian Army, we can only hope, isn't another futile discovery that upon close examination may turn out to be footprints of other animals, just as earlier discoveries and claims about the Yeti, which were eventually labelled as false. The Chichnya cryptid. The Chichnya, also an ape-like creature, is otherwise known and referred to as the Siberian snowman. Having a remarkably close resemblance to a human, with a broad shoulder, long hair, and using animal skins for clothing. The Chichnya has been reported to be within 5 to 7 feet tall, and has been ascribed different names from people of different tribes. The first public knowledge of the Chichnya was in 1928, when the Soviet Union sent an expedition group to gather reports and accounts of this human-like beast. This was close to the Inda-Grika and Yana River. Legend has it that it lives in the mountains of Verkhoyansk. Upon return, they reported that the large humanoid was similar to the accounts of the indigenous nomadic tribes. Dating back as far as before 1928, claims that Chichnya is notable for conducting raids on barns and places where food was stored and supplies were kept. This would happen during midnight when everyone was asleep, and it would be unnoticeable, only for them to wake to find footprints and their food missing. These indigenous tribes also describe the creature as a well-built man wearing pelts for clothing and a white patch of fur on its arm. These local tribes have also reported the Chichnya would sometimes eat and feed on human flesh when it would run out of places to raid for food. In 1957, it was also claimed that a group of people killed a snowman, the same as the Chichnya, with a corpse spotted to have a tail. Myra Shackleyer, a British anthropologist, asserts to have seen the Chichnya, which she refers to as Macheni, in 1985. Conversely, Vladimir Pushkarev, a geologist who conducted research in Syria in 1970, says that over time civilization and modernization have led to the extinction and reduced the population of this human-like beast, making it extremely hard for anyone to lay their eyes on it. Modern reports also have it that in 2002, an unknown large ape-like creature was caught in a wolf trap. The whereabouts of the corpse, however, remains unknown, as there are conflicting stories that it was either eaten by wild animals or somebody took custody of it, while others claim the local people buried it. A year earlier to that, there was another story of a young man named Albert Slepsov who mistakenly found a dead animal which closely resembled a human. Likewise, this corpse is also yet to be found. These conflicting and unverified claims about the existence and whereabouts of the Chichnya will remain unknown until it can be proved that this creature is without a doubt real. The Ubego cryptid. Ubego, a human-like creature which comes from Indonesian mythology. It's also referred to elsewhere by other names. According to the indigenous language, Ibu means grandmother, and Gogo means one who eats anything. This means the Ibu Gogo is a creature that can eat and feed on anything it sets its mouth on. It was claimed to be very much alive in the 19th century, up until the latter end of the 20th century, where it was said to have been driven to extinction by rigorous human hunting. The hunting was enlarged due to it always being found to steal food, ruin crops, and kidnapping children hoping to learn from them. They were particularly characterized to have a very hairy body. They had and spoke their own language, and they could repeat exactly verbatim in like manner any other language spoken to them. Unlike the Chichnya and the Yeti, it was claimed to have been 1.5 meters tall and often characterized as being a very fast runner, who could walk for very long hours covering a vast amount of land. Traditionally, the Ibu Gogo was termed to be a monkey, because they were quite similar, with only a line of difference. However, this creature is said to be extremely smart, as it watches the humans and is quick to learn from them. The extinction of the Ibu Gogo was reported to be summed up when people set ablaze their caves. This was achieved when the Ibu Gogo was deceived and received a gift of palm fibre to make clothes and other materials. Unaware, the creatures took the fibre into the cave where others of their species were, with the intention to make use of it for new clothing. However, the villagers immediately threw in a fire, setting the caves ablaze and killing most of them. Stories, however, has it that a pair was able to escape the fire incident, and if any Ubu Gogo is spotted in modern day, it's sure to be a descendant of the ones that escaped from the cave. So what do you make of these mysterious humanoid cases? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community, whilst working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.